Oh, no, I broke the build. If this is you, then today is your lucky day because I'm going to show you how you can use GitHub to fix a broken build. Let's get started. Alright, so here's what's going on. So we have this website called Paragalactic, which is currently running off of the Heroku platform. The way this works is there's an astronaut ID card that's tied to your experience with the flight simulator, and your score and leaderboard and badges are all tied into this system that loads in Heroku. And I checked in a build that broke this. Right now you're looking at a cached version of this page, which is why this is working. So to show you exactly what's going on, if you go into Heroku, this is my virtual machine for the actual website, and then under there you'll see that a build failed. And in fact, it was labeled as failed in GitHub, which is kind of what you're seeing down here. This is a GitHub labeling that the current build is failing on the build. So it says build failed. Let's look at the build log. And, well, I'm not sure what's going on, and that's okay, because we can use GitHub to revert this change, and today I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's get started. We know that we've got a broken build. We know that it was working before. Looking over here, it looks like literally the last deploy was working. So we're going to revert back to that last deployment. So let's do that. So as a final illustration of kind of the process, the sequence of events, I've pulled up this graph in GitKraken that shows you currently where the master on the server is. Let's pull that down so we have the same thing on our local computer. So now they're merged. That's where we are right here on the branch. And then you'll see this is where I started breaking the build, is on these two guys. If you scroll down, this was the last change about 3 months ago. We're going to go ahead and create a tag here. We'll call it head, and that is going to be where we want to revert. So what we want to do is revert back pull request 35. So we'll go to GitHub. To achieve this, we're going to go to GitHub, and we're going to click here where it says, well, one shortcut is here where it shows it's the most recent thing we did. But if you can't see this, you can go to pull requests, and then you can click on the close tab, and then you'll see here this was an enhancement, the queue and text system we've been working on for roughly 3 months. Unfortunately, it broke the build, so let's revert it. So if we click right here, it pulls up my actual notes as well as all of the commits that are a part of this. You can actually expand each of these to find all the code that was done in that particular commit. For now, we're not going to try and troubleshoot this. We're just going to get the build working again. So what we're going to do is you'll see that there's a delete branch. Don't click that. Above there, there is a revert. Click that, and that will revert to the prior pull, to the prior state of the to the prior state of the master before the pull request was merged. So we're going to do that. I'm going to say in the comment section here, broke build. Thus we are reverting back. And normally you'd put additional comments in here, you'd be much more detailed about this, but we're not really sure what's going on. We need more time to troubleshoot, so we're going to get the production system back online. We'll click create pull request. This creates a pull request to merge the system back to the state that it was in. So actually you'll be able to see this on GitKraken. Here, let's go ahead and update our system. You'll see right here there is a pull request that's asking to merge this revert 35 back to the master. So we're going to go ahead and accept that pull request. Since I've been showing you how you can do this on GitHub, let me show you how you can do this on GitKraken as well. Pro tip, in order to do this, all you have to do is click on pull requests, and then say view pull requests on GitHub. It'll automatically take you to the page you need to be at, and then we can just approve the merge request. We'll go ahead and confirm the merge. We've already got a comment somewhere else. And so now, theoretically, our entire repository is reverted back to the state it was about 3 months ago before I pushed in this change that broke everything. Let's confirm this. So to do that, let's go over here to Heroku, and you'll see that it's now got a build in progress. And so, okay, that's a good sign. So let's see if this builds. And there you have it. The build succeeded. We can look at the build log. It looks like it's deployed successfully. So theoretically we can navigate to the link and we should be able to see the website in its correct state, prior to when this incorrect code was checked in. So it'll be more or less in the exact same state I showed you at the beginning of the video with the website cached. It does take a little bit to load because I just got that virtual machine spun up. So there we go. Takes a minute. And there you have it. Going back to one final check, let's go back here to Heroku Score Tracker, and you will see that the latest commit is the revert 2 minutes ago, and the state of all the files in this repo are exactly the way it was before I made those changes that unfortunately broke the build. So there you have it. In a quick tutorial, that is how you revert back changes using GitHub.